My fucking god. That was too easy, but also too funny. And also too stupid. Alright, I'm continuing. Doom. I just got out of the shower and done texting Declan, whom was just complaining about his, essentially his schedule. Because he hasn't been on in a long time. I say a long time, several days in a row, and when he's on very briefly, and that's about it. So he has not had time to stream or do anything like that, so I doubt I'm going to be streaming with him for who knows how long. But so he's telling me about what he has to do and what he's doing, and I just can't help but think it's fucking hilarious how he thinks that he goes to college, has his homework from college, and goes to the gym. That is all that he does, from what I know. If he were to start, get on and stream with me and tell me otherwise, great, he can do that. But that's what he does. And he says it takes 20 to 25 minutes to get to his college. Now, he only does that, to my knowledge, 3 times a week, or at least I said that in the text and he didn't deny it. So, doing that 3 times a week, he goes to the gym 5 times a week, and he says it for 3 hours? If he does doing that on the daily, and you're not having the appropriate diet to go with it, holy shit, you are destroying your body, and that would be one reason why you're not able to do whatever. But if you have the right diet, that should be getting you more stamina, more energy, keeping you awake more, keeping you active more, doing more. And then you've got your homework, which I can't imagine you spend more than maybe 2, maybe 3 hours on. And if you're spending a lot more than that, then chances are the homework is what's important and your classes aren't. And you should be spending that time in class, but apparently no, that's only for about 3 odd hours, which I would rather take 6 hours of work in a class and no homework than half and half. Because working on something at home, for me at least, and for most people I've met who have gone through college, either graduated or dropped out, my brother included, didn't gain anything from the fucking homework and only gained shit from the classes, but then the classes became completely pointless, myself included. I took college classes. I took 2. And the first one was something I chose to do, but I quickly learned that it was fucking pointless to do so because it was a video editing course, because I wanted to get into video editing and shit. I went to 2 of those classes. Both classes lasted around, I want to say, 6 hours? And then I had about 4 odd hours of work outside of it I had to do. Now, the work revolved specifically around making a video. In the class's context, that was make a video about something you like and take that video. Oh, fuck off. There we go. Whatever. And show it to the class. Now, in the 2 classes of that, of 6 hours each, I learned how to turn on a computer and to activate the video editing software. I had to teach myself how to use the video editing software and how to take that video editing software and make a video out of it. In other words, the fucking class was pointless. Maybe it would get more in-depth later on, but I'm not gonna pay for a class that's not gonna get to the fucking point. So I don't know how your classes are, Declan, if they're like that or better. They fucking better be better, otherwise it's a fucking waste of your time, my guy. Then you got your fucking then you got your gym, which that's the gym. You don't inherently have to do that. You can just do that if you want to get that specific bod or whatever the fuck you want to call it that you want to get. It is not a mandatory thing. You don't have to do that. And if something like your family is telling you to do it, and if you don't do it, you're gonna make your family angry, well, that's not your fucking family's decision, so they should get the fuck out of your business. So right then and there, okay, well, do you want to keep doing your not English. You want to keep going to the gym? You want to get your fucking, that whatever bod you're trying to get? Okay, then that's another thing that you are choosing to take your time to do. In other words, Everything that you are doing, you are actively choosing to do and take the time to do. So stop fucking complaining about it. Or change it. Take me for example. I'm on my feet 40 plus hours a week in the kitchen, a hot fucking kitchen, making food for ungrateful fucks. I do it because I really like making food, even if it's for scumbags, and I really like, learning new shit in the kitchen. Now, at this point in time with my current job, I ain't learning shit, because the old chef that was great is gone, the new chef ain't doing any of that fucking stuff, and so I ain't learning shit. I'm just working my fucking ass off. And it takes me between 25 to 30 minutes to get there, and I do that 5 times a week between, anywhere from, let's see, I'm there between 8 and 10 hours a day. And so, yeah, I'm there between 40 and 50 hours a day. Now, if I took the time to properly do whatever, college, or maybe if I really wanted to get into this whole Twitch streaming, editing, and stuff, who knows, maybe I could turn this into my full-fledged job. I doubt it, because that would require a lot more than what I currently have, and a lot more time than I currently have. Now, in Declan's situation, he says he doesn't have the mental capacity or ability to get on, like, at all. Not even to get on and talk or anything of that matter. He just cannot get on, which is bullshit, because either you have no desire to get on for whatever reason, or you simply just don't want to get on. Or you're just thinking, what's the point? What are you gonna do? Play something? Have a good time? Have some chat with some friends? None of that's important. No. Anyways, point I'm basically trying to make is just Declan, if you see this, I want you to see this so you can get a peek into what I think in regards to this. Fucking quit whining. You whine about your situation, about all the shit you're doing, and it's like, why? It's all shit that you have actively chosen and wanted to do. Now, I do remember and know that you told me that going to the gym and stuff wasn't initially your choice and your dad wanted you to do it, or had you do it, or whatever. Again, the thing of your dad is intruding too much and shouldn't be forcing you to go to the fucking gym. But you're 18 years old. If he's still telling you you need to go to the gym, I'm sorry. Excuse him. He's not of his fucking business. You are 18, my guy. Grow the fuck up. It is not his business. He is not forcing you. At this point in time, that is entirely on you. You cannot be giving the excuse of, my dad will be mad at me if I don't do it. It's like, your dad? Bro, you're fucking 18. If you're still listening to your dad in that regard, you really need to realize that there's more to life than your fucking family. I know the whole Dom fucking Fast and the Furious memes of, oh, it's all about family. It depends on the family. If your family is highly supportive, caring, and doing everything in their power to make sure you have a good, fun, enjoyable life that isn't filled to the brim with pain and misery, then yeah, that is probably a family to be highly, highly thankful for. But if they're not, and they're actively forcing you to do shit that you have either no desire to do, or you don't gain anything from doing that you really want, then why are you doing it? And that is none of their fucking business. And to all those parents, they need to get the fuck off their kids' backs. I had this kind of conversation with the fucking Jacob dude who joined my stream the other day, and it's like, dude, your parents are rocking you. Now he's 15, and he's not in a position where he can just move out if he's got the money, or he can stop listening to his parents because he's at that age where he should be allowed to do that. But anyways, I digress. Declan, just quit whining, alright? I get it, you got a lot on your plate, but guess what? It's all shit that you wanted to do. So you can't fucking complain if it's all shit that you really wanted to do, and that you're actively saying is fun and enjoyable and you like doing it. Because then after the fact, if you're saying, oh, I don't have time, and it's annoying, and it's like, well, that contradicts everything that you've said before, and that contradicts the fact that you're doing it. So, Figure it out. God. Anyways, that's that. My little rant at the beginning of this from those fucking hilarious text messages. Alright, I'm gonna fucking blow up all these things and kill everything. Context, if you don't know, every time you destroy one of those, more enemies spawns. And there's a berserk power up right here, so do that. Boom. Kill everything. Bah. Another summoner. You made a bad move there, summoner. Kick. Dead. Get back here! Fuck you! Punch! That works. Done. So much easier just to do that than to take him out one at a time and deal with all the enemies, then move on to the next one. Now, if you're playing on Ultra Nightmare, you could do that, but I mean, look at that. I still have 155 health, and that's on Ultra Violence. On Nightmare, I may have gotten close to touching my health, but I wouldn't bet on it because of the glory kills constantly giving me more armor and shit. Like, oh my god, that makes that sequence. That's like the hardest fight in the entire game if you do it like that, but don't grab the Berserk. It's so much more difficult. Now up here ahead is also a difficult fight, but you have the BFG and there's 3, I'm pretty sure, other BFG shots there. So that trivializes a lot of the next fight, which is the last fight in this mission, which holy shit, I'm only 12 minutes in. God damn, that rant took up almost the entirety of this mission. Alright, kablamo! Of course, the BFG isn't nearly as powerful as it is in the in Doom Eternal, so it doesn't kill this fucking Kako. But whatever. Oh, hi there. Remember the kablamo! Another slit throat. Another big guy. Kablamo! Oh my god, the BFG. It does so much more damage against enemies. Oh, fuck me. Fuck you. It does so much more damage against enemies like the fucking Barons in this game than it does in Doom Eternal. Oh, motherfucker, where you at? No. Is that it?
Game over.
Maybe there's some... yeah, mini-me's. Get over here, bitch! Thanks for the ammo. Alrighty then. Oh hey, there's a haste power up too. Forget about this thing every time. Useful for moving around quickly, but otherwise, yeah, kind of whatever. Still got more. There's health. There's some more armor. Oh yeah, make sure I top that off. This ain't no Doom Eternal, so you don't get all your shit back, I'm pretty sure, at the beginning of the next mission. I'll have to check it, though. Next mission's the last mission, so this will probably only end up being like a 40-minute part, because this next mission is the longest mission. But you can still complete it quickly. And right down there is where the final one of those Praetor Suit tokens is, in case you need it. I don't know. At this point, all I got is for these, which is completely worthless, unfortunately. What else can I upgrade? Precision bolt. Lock on burst. My pistol. Cool. And the charge shotgun. Which means nothing. I'm thinking whilst I'm still in the Doom hype kind of phase here, I'm gonna start streaming Doom Eternal's Horde mode and do all 3 parts of that. Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. But we'll see how I'm feeling. Up. I mean, yes, he is Doom guy after all, and holy shit, that's a big ass brain. Damn, must take a lot of power to get that. Probably can't get no portable storage device on that shit, can ya? Cause it's so powerful. Or maybe not, because there's the backup, and it fits in this tiny little drive that goes right in my pocket. Activate. To hell we go. One last time to kill everything. It took me 5 parts to complete Doom Eternal. It took me 4 parts to complete this. But pretty sure my last part in Doom Eternal was something like almost an hour long, or a bit more than that even. I don't remember exactly. I have to check. But also each of my parts in Doom Eternal, I want to say was between an hour and a half. Because I recorded the first 3 missions, and the next 3 missions, and so on and so forth. And then the last 2 missions. But this game I did the first 4 missions, second 4 missions, then 3 missions, and now 2 missions. So. Again, rocket launcher having 30 rounds. Like, Jesus McChrist, my guys. Also, holy shit, that thing just fucking rocks them. Also, let's kill them all. Get over here, summoner bastard! Fuck you! And your summons. I want to rip him in half. Get over here! Get over here, bitch! No, fuck it. There we go. There we go. Pinky! Revenant! Die. Oh, hello there. Kablamo. 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 Another summoner? I think not. Isn't there Mank? Or do they not spawn? Because I thought, oh no, there's Mank. Kabloom. Yeah, we're good. Moving on. I say some of these red skull switches that they want you to activate are useful. I believe this one here is, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to check. I know the second one is because you get a Megasphere. I don't remember what this one gives you. This one I'm pretty sure is just, yeah, gas and that. The auto map is on my right, just right up there. Ow. Cool. Also, I'm gonna be honest, for the longest time, I just kind of thought, like, okay, first of all, bow. I just thought that going this way was the correct way, not that you had to jump down, because I just saw this from over there, and I was like, oh, that's where I gotta go. And then eventually I looked down, I was like, oh, wait a minute, where does that lead? Oh, it leads to the same place, only you don't get, isn't it the Megasphere right here? Yeah. Like, wait a minute. Huh? So then, what is the point? Also, that fucking imp started shooting at me backwards. I hear that. Kick. And die. 3 of these arenas with multiple different types of enemies, though, of course, they have arenas like this in the last mission of the Doom Eternal, but that mission's far longer and also far better. Has a much funner boss fight as well. No. Damn it. No, I want to get up to that guy. Hello. There we go. Now they're spawning in. Pow. I get it, you're armored. Move on. I know it's a bit overkill, but there's a round here, so fuck it! Big redacted gun. Ha. Because it can't do big fucking. There's another red skull. Can't activate it until after I've done this, though, I'm pretty sure. More stuff. Did I mention this game gives you far too many resources for the chainsaw to be really necessary? Like, holy shit, we get it. You need ammo and armor. But, like, God, man. The early game in this and in Doom Eternal are really the hardest parts of Ultra Nightmare, but this game gets progressively easier on Ultra Nightmare, whereas Doom Eternal stays at a pretty good spot once you get to Super Gore Nest. It does, quote unquote, for some people, get a difficulty spike at Taras Nabad. In my opinion, that's not the case. In my opinion, it goes just the right amount. I know the Archvile was a big stumbling point for some people, which I also don't quite get. I thought that it was very good, and it was very nice. But I don't remember it being quote-unquote super difficult, as a lot of people I hear say, which I don't know. Maybe that's just me. It was the same thing with the Master level. Initially, I thought the Master level for Taras Nabad was way harder than Super Gore Nest's Master level, but that is just because on my first playthrough of all those things, I didn't use the BFG or the Crucible. So, oh hey, somebody else is watching. Hello, random person. I'm discussing things that I like versus dislike versus Doom Eternal in this game. Welcome. I'm also almost done, by the way. Whoever you are. Back to what I was saying. I was basically talking about difficulties if you, whoever is watching, have played Doom Eternal and or know of it. The master levels in that game. Holy shit, when I first played Taras Nabad Master Level, I thought it was so much fucking stronger than so much harder than it actually is. It's so much easier than, fucking whatchamacallit. Trying to think while doing this. Super Gornos Master Level. When I first played it, I thought it was way harder, but in Super Gornos Master Level, using the BFG and the Crucible at certain points is very nice, but it's not necessary. In Taras Nabad, using the Crucible and the BFG becomes holy shit easy for so many parts in that master level where it's like, oh, trivialize, oh, it's done, moving on. And once that became a thing, it was like, oh, so Taras Nabad is far easier in that regard. Okay. I don't know, just something I noticed when I was playing those initially. Oh, and he's gone, whoever it was. Give me that armor. I'm just waiting for you to summon more of your friends, my guys. Where are they at? Oh, there we go. Now we get the enemies to come out. They get to come out and play. Let's go. Wow. Sup, brah? Come here. There we go. Wow. Everyone dies. Oh, damn it. Climb, bitch. Oh, what? Where is that? Where is that? Oh, I heard it, but I didn't see it. Alright, it's about time. Move on to the next arena. Fucking die. Thank you. Alright, enemies. Last more. One more. Somewhere. Thank you. Get over here. Chainsaw. I'm kinda sad. It would have been neat to hear whatever that random person's perspective was on what I was saying. If they even had played Doom Eternal. If they hadn't, then fuck it. It's times like this where I wish I could turn the difficulty up to Nightmare. Because early game, this game feels a lot funner and better on Ultraviolence, but at this point in time, Nightmare feels way more balanced and way more on edge. Alright. One more arena for the boss fight. Hey, there's a thing in there. BF fucking G. Also, isn't there a Whatchamacallit? I want to say there's a Megasphere, or maybe it's chainsaw ammo. Oh, but I'm full on both anyway, so. Megasphere. Boom. There we go. That's what I thought. Hello. Hello there. Kapow. Come on, motherfucker. There we go. Come on, where you at, enemies? I saw you. Again, it's just more of these fucking guys for so goddamn long until eventually they'll decide to spawn in. It's another thing of the enemy roster doesn't get used in the best possible way in this game, which can make this game feel a lot more repetitive. There we go. Now it brings in the enemies. Only difference is I don't want to use the quad damage quite yet. Not until I've dealt with the Manx. There we go. Big boys? Yeah, there we go. Big boys. Chainsaw you. Pick that up. Oh, God. And that's it. Moving on.
Game over.
Alright. 33 minutes in. Yeah, about 40 minutes. It's about how long this part will take. So I was right. I stopped last night just after the hour mark, and it would have left me with about an hour and 40-minute part if I had continued forward. I probably could have done that last night and probably should have, honestly. I was up till almost 3 a.m. last night anyways, and I wasn't even trying to. So, well, whatever. I could have started something else, but I'm probably not even going to bother getting on tomorrow night because I'm not going to get home till around now.
They promised so much.
Oh, sup, Spider Mastermind. I'm gonna beat your ass. Yeah! This one doesn't work nearly as well as it would on the whatchamacallit boss fight as it does on the Cyber Demon. Cyber Demon, this works so much better, but still. I could use all of the shots since I'm gonna delete this save immediately after the fact. Hit. Hit. You're literally just making this easier for me, my guy. Yeah, because of how much more damage I can get in with that, it makes way more sense to just hit you directly with the BFG. Kablamo! Damn it, I shot it too early. The most dangerous phase, and I'm still at full health and armor. Oh my god, that's a cakewalk. I love the boss fights in Doom Eternal. These boss fights they're fine, but nowhere near as good. God damn, if this game still doesn't look fucking good after, what is this now? 7 years? No, 6. Is it 6 years old? Let's see. 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. It's been 6 years since this game came out, and it still looks damn good, especially compared to some games that come out nowadays. It's like, fuck. Some games that come out nowadays look awful. Alright, I got just a little bit of carrot juice left. I'm gonna leave it. Now, this next cutscene is fucking boring, so I'll be leaving it to the audience.
You've won. It's over. You stopped the invasion and closed the portal. But it's coming.
And I'm back before it's even halfway done. Time to go on my phone.
This entire operation. You see, I've watched.
Next cutscene, however, fucking
come to
awesome.
understand your motivation. You think the only way is to kill them all, leave nothing behind. And you may be right. But we can't just shut it all down. Without Argent energy, it will be worse. I don't expect you to agree. But with this, we can continue our work. I am not the villain in this story. I do what I do because there is no choice.
Rerouting tether coordinates complete.
Man, I played these games in just weird fucking order.
I can't kill you, but I won't.
Next would be Doom Eternal, but yeah. Technically next would be... No, actually no, I would have done Doom 64 before this game. But I don't think I'm going to bother with those classic Doom games, because as much fun as they are, they're not stream-worthy games, in my opinion. Because they just... I don't know. A, they're insanely long sometimes, if you've never played them before especially. And B, they just get far more like... I just want to take like 25 minutes, play a couple levels of Doom, Doom 2, Doom 64, whatever, and then stop. This, I could totally see myself playing for several hours straight, but I just don't because time. Time is a thing. Also, 25 minutes, I'm not going to be able to finish more than a mission in this or in Doom Eternal. Maybe more than this because, yeah, missions in this are far shorter. But, yeah. This is like, I was hoping they'd have something like this for Doom Eternal. They unfortunately don't. But, oh, it would have been so fucking cool. So fucking cool. Fucking Doom guy. Look how big he is, man. Jesus. This game, man, it still looks so good, too. Ugh. God, the music, man. Mick Gordon did such an amazing job. weapons, man. The arsenal. Oh, it looks so good. Again, Doom Eternal does a better job, in my opinion, of bringing the classic look to the guns, as well as making them look better and new. But it's still very nice to see. Oh, it's so good. Classic pose, man. Id. Goddamn it, Id. They're so good and back, and I love it. Mick Gordon, hell yeah, man. Dude. It's so good to see that there's actually a studio out there, aka id Software, that gives a fuck about their games, you know? It's so rare nowadays, and I miss it, man. I really do, because nowadays you got fucking Activision, which who knows, maybe them being bought up by Xbox, maybe they'll change, and maybe Bethesda's games will stop being pieces of shit. It's very, very specific why I separated Bethesda and id. They are different. I know Bethesda owns id, but id does so much better work than Bethesda has in like the last almost 10 years, I feel like. Even including things like Doom 3. I would play Doom 3 over any Bethesda game that's come out, honestly. Because I know a lot of people love the Fallout games and they love Skyrim and stuff. Those aren't my particular types of games, personally. I love id's games. I'd play any of them over any Bethesda game because I love them so goddamn much. And it, like, playing games like this and playing games like Doom Eternal, it really feels like the fucking developers give a shit. And they care that what they're making and what they're putting out is something that's not only good, but it runs well, it plays well, it's focused. It's not just a bunch of slapped together bullshit and thrown out the fucking door. Now, I hear a lot of people criticizing Doom for trying to chase trends with like the battle pass and stuff that they had implemented and such, and with all the hat. I see it as them doing a better version of it, personally, because every battle pass you see nowadays, even Halo's battle pass, Halo Infinite, is fucking awful. Like, you get 100 tiers of waste your time bullshit, and guess what? You have to pay money for all 100 tiers. If you want the tiers for free, guess what? You got what, half of them, if even that, in terms of your rewards for free that you can earn. And things like Call of Duty, where their battle passes, you don't just get those free rewards, you have to go through all 100 tiers to get all those rewards. You can't just bypass the bullshit that you don't earn, you have to pay money to get everything. Whereas you get Doom Eternal, where you get your focused, here's 13 to 15 tiers of quality content and stuff you can use outside of bullshit like fucking XP boosts. Hey, here's your XP boost, your friends. Add your friends as an XP boost, and when they play the game, that gives you a bit of an XP boost. What a fucking revolutionary idea, right? There's a cap, of course, because if there wasn't, holy shit, that would be broken as hell. But it works. It works so well, and your cap is a tier and a half. Like, you can get a tier and a half for free if your friends play the game enough and give you that XP. Like, holy shit. That's such a nice boost and such a cool thing to do. And you don't, guess what? You don't have to pay for it. All of the Battle Pass content is free. All of it. You can earn it all through challenges and getting XP just in general. And the challenges, guess what? It's like, I can't tell you, like, what is it? It's like usually a month for those Battle Passes in Doom Eternal. Maybe a month and a half, maybe 2 months. But each week you get a bunch of challenges, and you don't even have to complete all 2 weeks worth of challenges, and you can get that Battle Pass done in no time. Like, I would, every single time a new Battle Pass got added to Doom Eternal, that was like, alright, I'm playing through the campaign again. I'd get maybe 4 missions in, and oh, I finished the Battle Pass. It's like, done! And then I just play through the campaign for fun. So, man. It just feels so good to have games like Doom Eternal be a thing. Like, yes, id Software. Make all the games. They're so good at what they do, and it's so nice to have these good quality games. It's a shame Classic Deathmatch and Snap Map didn't return to Doom Eternal, but I would take 100 more Doom Eternals over 1,000 Doom 2016s, personally. The campaign in Doom 2016 going back after Doom Eternal, it's pretty boring, gonna be honest. It's not bad, by any means. I'd like it more than almost any COD campaign. But it's still, like, compared to Doom Eternal, it's not as focused, it's not as tightly knit, it's a lot more power fantasy, and it's a lot worse paced. It's also shorter. Even though they both have 13 missions, the missions are shorter and less free, honestly. It's also less visually impressive, because it's like, you're only on Mars and Hell, so you got a lot of orange. And a lot of brown. Whereas in Doom Eternal, you got the fucking full spectrum. Oh, it looks so good. Anyways, I think it's about time I end this part here. If anybody watches this, there's my thoughts on, like, Doom and id and fucking games as a whole. You know, games I'm looking forward to. Who knows? I mean, Modern Warfare 2 is going to come out. I'm going to play the beta. If it's broken, I sure as shit ain't buying it. And guess what? When the full game comes out, if Spec Ops is broken or fucked like it was in 2019's Modern Warfare, I'm not buying it. Price drop? Alright, then I'll buy it. But, oh my god, fucking games nowadays. Other than that, right at the same time, like a week before we get Scorn, which is free on Game Pass, I'll play that. I don't know nothing about it. If I really like it, then I might stream it. Same thing with Callisto Protocol. When that comes out, if it's good and everybody's like, this is really good, this is like the return of a good Dead Space-like game, I'm gonna get it, play it. If I really like it and I'm replaying it, then I'm gonna stream it. And then we supposedly get the Dead Space remake in January, but there's no official trailer. It's not on the stores, so it's like, is it gonna come out? I appreciate that they've kind of said we're gonna release it in January, but there isn't any way to pre-order it or buy it. It's like, cool. Don't allow that. Just be like, hey, this game is coming out in January. You won't see it in the store until it comes out. Be like, great, fine by me. Fuck pre-ordering, man. Pre-ordering is dog shit nowadays. It's so fucking pointless. Spend money early for a product which may or may not come out at this time and may or may not be good. Take Stalker 2 as the biggest example there for now. Like, game was meant to come out in April of this year. It's fucking August or September and its shit still isn't out. And then it was delayed to December, and now it's been delayed indefinitely because of the fucking war on Ukraine from Russia. And it's like, see, don't pre-order. Take anything away from this. Stop pre-ordering games. Stop it. Let the game come out, let it be good, and then buy it. Don't fucking pre-order. I see you, Rip and Tear. I know. Don't pre-order. Even if it's you, Doom Eternal. I'm still saying don't pre-order, because again, that kind of thing is always available after the game comes out. You save maybe $3 to $5 on a pre-order bonus by buying it before the game comes out. But if the game comes out and it's awful, and you spent $60 on it early and you can't get that money back, well, guess the fuck what? You done fucked up. So, anyways. I'm done ranting. This has been one big rant, this fucking stream, finishing off Doom 2016. Alright, that's it for this part.